What is up, YouTube? ¿Qué pasa la raza calabaza? What's cracking, party people? What's bracking, party people? Thank you guys for tuning back in to Sneaker Vision. Today I'm going to show you guys a review, open up this fire ass lava box, because there's some straight lighter fuel fluid barbecue fire up in this box. You guys kind of see the top here. It is a Yeezy. It is a Yeezy 700 V2. The V2s are probably my favorite out of, my bad, the V1. I'm smoking Cracola right now, the V1. The V2 is that more bulky, like, nursing shoe. The Tefras were pretty hard on the V2s. I do like the Tefras. Even the creams that dropped, I had the Tefras, sold them, wore them for like 6 months and then sold them. So that is probably my favorite V2. And then the creams are dope too. I do not have the creams, but might add those in here in the near future. They got a pair of V1s 700 Yeezys. Let's go ahead and show you the box. I opened these. I did buy these off of a resale market. My go-to, Chiva. Chiva is a goat in Spanish, y'all. Chivas, the goat app. Did get these off the goat app. And what threw me off about these is that these have a secondary large sticker, and I think these might have been sourced from another country as well. See, it says UK 8.5. So when they put that on blast like that, that's usually from somewhere in the UK, because this is a UK retail store from one of the stores out there. Like I said, I did get it off GOAT. It does have that GOAT authentication sticker. Yeezy Boost 700, bright blue is the color code. US size 9. I always stick true to size actually on my Yeezys, like the 350s. True to size. After like 2 years, man, them things fit my shit like a glove. Those fit perfectly on my feet. They are tight when you put them on at first. I don't got wide feet. I got smaller, narrow feet, I guess you could call it, size 9 feet. And they just fit great. So I go true to size on these. The V3s, them alien boots, I did go up half a size just because the neck, the sock liner on the neck on those V3s. I have those. They're in a box. Those are so tight. So I did go up half a size on those. But the 700s, I stick true to size. The sole and the platform on these is a little bit wider, so it just feels like a bigger shoe to me. Let's go ahead and get into it. You guys, I got some heat coming up. I'll just show you all the box. Bow! I got some heat sitting here that will be hitting the wavelengths here pretty soon. So I've just been super busy. Have not gotten a lot of content out, but thank y'all for rocking with me. Thank y'all for tuning in. Gracias a la gente, gracias a apoyándome. Y you know how I get down, homie. There goes the GOAT authentication card. I really heavily mess with the same supplier, you feel me? GOAT is my supplier right now. Beautiful wax paper I'm gonna use to bake some turkey in my oven later. Wax paper. Ooh, individually wrapped. Good job, Adidas, Yeezy. There's a GOAT sticker. Ain't nobody cares about no cardboard, bruh. Let's get into these guys. These are dope, man. What do y'all think of the Suns? The Yeezy 700 V1 Sun. Are y'all rocking with those? I'm kind of debating on pulling the trigger on those. I don't know what I'd rock them with. Just some dark ass shit. All black. GOAT sticker. Got your 2 tags right here. Got your burlap tag. This is my first look at these. I had them out of the GOAT box just sitting here in the room, but I have not opened them and looked at them. And off top, man, These are going to be a banger. Whip these out full. I mean, these are going to be a banger for real. Let's go ahead and cut this right here and get on to some detailed footage of these guys right here. Off top, I mean, these are just clean, bro. The materials, I can just tell, are quality. You know, these are just hard, you guys. So let's get into it. Hello, bueno, sí, Simón, cabrón. What is cracking, everybody? I'm gonna be totally 100 with you. When the 700 first dropped, the Wave Runners, that was the first 700. I did not like them at all. I honestly thought they looked like a budget pair of Skechers. And I think it was like 50-50, maybe 60-40. I think most people really weren't rocking with those 700s when they first dropped, which was 2017, if I'm correct. So it's crazy how things change and how tastes change, how styles and your perception on the world changes as you change. So anyways, now the 700 V1 is my favorite Yeezy 700. And I even like the V3s as crazy and like unique and just unconventional those look. I really like those. So I just was going to throw that out there. The 700 is not for everybody. I get that. Whether you like the V2 over the V1 or the V3. I think the V3 is the least liked by the public, but I could be wrong. Put your comments down there and let me know what you guys are rocking with. But I just wanted to be 100 with that and just let you guys know that, you know, when I first saw these, I was like, man, them things look like some like old folk home employee cooking in the back pair of shoes. You know, I didn't really see the vision and how to fit them really. Plus the colors and everything. You know, I was rocking J's and Adidas, Ultra Boosts, and just classic shit like Sambas and Air Maxes and all that good stuff. So either way, just throwing that out there. Probably a rant y'all don't really need to hear. But let's look at these up close. We'll take a look at the right shoes and don't have the hang tag. You have a gradient orange outsole. The medial is the same as the lateral. On the undersole, you have like a dark, very dark gray. Not black, maybe a faded black would be the way to describe it. With the radiant sun coming through, kind of like water, I guess that would be a good description. Water seeping underneath your sole. You can see your boost. Very nice looking undersole. And bottoms, Adidas branding towards the heel, as every 700 V1 has. You have your splash here. This is a black that's met with an upper that is a black suede. The materials they use is phenomenal on these. This toe cap is a very nappy, thick suede. I don't know if you can see any of the... There, you can see some of that color change as you wipe it. Here, this whole toe on the upper is the same as the Wave Runner. They didn't change any of the colors on that. You do have a 3M lace tie there and on the tongue. You do have off-white laces. Gives it a nice touch, not a pure white. Kind of like a, not cream, but just off-white. On the insoles, you have your Adidas Yeezy branding in a kind of like a 3M gray, but it's not 3M. Size tag on the right side with a QR code. And yes, you do have Yeezy embossed in there. This tongue is not attached with any kind of elastic there, so it does float. Some people prefer the other, some people prefer this. I don't really give a shit. It's a fucking tongue on a shoe. Back in my day, I'm not that old. Back in the day, we would stuff a sock and make the tongue puff, and the whole toe and lacing system would be bulged out. And I don't know how we'd walk around or hoop in those, but homies in the hood used to just stuff a sock, roll it, fold it like 3 ways, make that thing pop like that. And we did that for at least 3-4 years in junior high. And that was crazy. I don't know if that was just like a West Coast Cali thing or what, but it was ridiculous. You do have real leather that meets the knit textile mid upper right here. Leathers are very nice on this shoe. You can kind of see some of that nice leather there, some of the pores on there. You have a suede that meets with the front suede there, 3M hits on the inside. Beautiful suede, the same as they use on the toe, on the back heel cap. Reinforced cushioned heel. Like this back in the day when they released the Rave Runners, I hated this back. I just thought, what is your back heel pop out and then come into your Achilles? That don't make no sense, but man, it works. So then on the sock liner, it's a kind of a stiffer sock liner that's a mesh. So that is the sock liner. Like I said, the medial is the same as the lateral. This blue doesn't really have a technical color. It's almost like a New York Mets, New York Knicks blue. But then this and this is a little bit different shade of blue. This is different than that. So you have a couple colors of blue. People were wondering which one is the bright blue. I mean, I'm guessing this toe cap, this leather is the bright blue, you guys. This is like a dark teal. This is like a light teal. 2 different colors of teal. So all these colors come together to just make a straight hot as fuck shoe. This shoe is gonna turn heads. It's gonna really make an outfit pop. It's just gonna look dope on feet at the end of the day. And I'm glad I picked them up, but I am pissed that I bought these on GOAT. And I'll tell you why. I got too trigger happy on this pair. I bought it the weekend of release on GOAT because I didn't hit on any of the retail stores. And that, in the end, fucked me over about $80. Literally 3 or 4 days after the release, like on a Thursday. They released on a Saturday, of course. The next Thursday, they dropped $50 in price. And then by the following Saturday, 1 week had passed, they dropped like $60. I saw them go for, I think, $250, $40, something like that. So by pulling the trigger early or on the release day on a secondary market, I did pay the price. So now I think they've leveled out and they're like at $240. I could be wrong, but I think they're about $240 if I remember correctly, because they retailed at $200. So it is what it is. You know, I paid, after shipping, taxes, the processing fee, you know, I pay a little over $300. But it is what it is. You know, you kind of live and you learn. I don't know if I'd ever do that again, is, you know, buy them right on the same release day. I'd wait a couple days or a week to see what it looks like. That happened to me also on those Air Max Bacons. I just pulled the trigger too early, so those dropped in price crazy. They're almost down to retail now, I think. So they're like going for like $150, $160 now. And on the weekend they released, that Air Max weekend, they were like $260. So it is what it is. Hope you guys enjoyed this detailed look. These are crazy. These are just crazy. I'm glad to have them in the collection. I'm going to rock them with this right here. Boom. Thank you guys for tuning in. Muchas gracias. I'll see y'all in the next one.